Hey everybody, it's Maria from What's the Story with Maria. How's it going? We're so happy you're here. Oh my God, what a crazy world we're in, right? But we have each other, and that's what counts. So tonight I have such a wonderful guest. She has been my friend. We were just talking about how long we've known each other. So I'm thinking like 32 years. Can you imagine? We became friends in the 90s, early 90s. We were just laughing about it. But anyway, she is an incredible actress, an amazing human being, and creative person. And I am so excited to have her on. Her name is Karen Giordano. Leo, hit that promo.
I'm a big fish in a small pond. Got my days free and my nights long. I create my own reality. Who I am is fine with me. As famous as I wanna be. Who I am is fine with me. It's who I am. It's who I am.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Tonight is Tuesday, September 23rd. September is such a beautiful month. I love it. And I love that this weather we're October, forget about it, is my very favorite. So we have some beautiful weather. It's nicer out. And, there's some good things and some crazy things happening in the world. Right now in New York City, there's the UN session. The UN is in session. And we usually know because when you're driving in New York, they tell you like on there will be delays or please avoid this area between this part and that part. So please avoid the east side if you can. But from what I hear today was like ridiculous over there, and for many reasons. And we're not going to get into it too much, but I'm just saying, sometimes when you have secondhand embarrassment for someone, that's how I felt today. But and I'll let it go at that. Okay,
Brendan Carr might be listening.
Brendan. Oh yeah. Oh my God, it's like a clown car of like
And
Credino.
they keep getting out. They keep
Yeah.
getting out.
And you know what's so funny? Like Italian was my first language when I was a kid. And Leo, I don't know if Spanish was your first language,
No, that
but
was
or your,
English.
but my brain, like when I have an insult, like if I see something that I feel disdain towards, the Italian pops in first. And my Rena, my cousin and I, Rena, she'll be popping in soon. We just go back and forth with like Italian words, like, and my favorite is credino. It's like such a like idiot. It's like Italian. You could say idiot. It like you just say the word idiot in Italian, but in English, but in Italian, there's many different ways to say it depending on your delivery. So, and Rena's favorite is rimbambito. That's like really like someone that's not smart at all. That's a rimbambito. So,
Babito.
yeah, that's a good
Uh,
word.
on this side is stupido, mentiroso. Um, uh, I think one of my favorite one is like ay cabron, which cabron can it has very different meanings across the
See?
Mexican across the Spanish speaking cultures. Like you can
Exactly.
say ay cabron Mexican wise, ay cabron, and you guys are like like you're joking. You say it with the like Puerto Rican, you say it like a Cuban, and they're like hey.
Yeah. You
You
see
watch
what
it.
I mean? I love it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was trying to, my girlfriend's Cuban, as you know, and her Aunt Gladys, who I'm crazy
Mm.
about, she's 86. We have the best conversations. So I'm always trying to learn a little Spanish so I was telling her some Italian words and then I would say, and how do you say that in Spanish? So one of the words I was trying to tell her was I love this word, mushad. Like a mushad is like, how do you describe it? So she goes, well, like, what does that mean? I go, it's like a limp flower. Like if someone's mushad, they're like, eh. I go, what's that in Spanish? She goes, come mierda. She's so intense. She's like, oh yeah, come mierda.
Oh yeah.
So it's just funny how the
Mm-hmm.
different cultures and it's like in English you have pretty much straightforward words, right? In like Italian and Spanish and I'm sure Portuguese and there's just different. It's like I love the delivery on some of these words.
We used to say, well, come mierda, but we would say caca. But
Okay.
we would add it in for whatever. We'd be
Yeah,
"Ay,
that's the
como caca en la-"
Mexicans and the Cubans are like,
Yeah.
ah,
Come caca en
that's
la
like
noche.
a,
Ay, come
oh,
caca en
like,
la
you know,
noche. Go eat
but
shit in the
also
night.
if you say, right, if you say come mierda, that means I don't want to deal with that person. You know, you also have to do the hand. It's like very funny.
A la chingada también. That's another one for a la chingada. Means all you bleep, all you effers.
I love that. I
Fuck
love.
it,
There's
yeah.
so many. It's fantastic. So Rena, we were just talking about you. Rena Criniali Bergi, my cousin
Rena,
from
we were talking
Massachusetts.
about you in bad words.
We were just talking about rimbambito, the word rimbambito, because there's one in New York today, and we were laughing. Anyway, okay, let's check in with all our wonderful listeners. Danielle Alexandria Alchemy. Danielle, we were singing your praises before the show. Danielle is an amazing psychic, spiritual medium, past life regressionist. She talks to the other side, and it's no joke. It's the serious stuff, and it's so good. So if you're looking to connect with Danielle, you can find her on DanielleAlexandriaAlchemy.com and all kinds of stuff, spirit animal readings, just incredible things. I got the quantum session, and I've given it as gifts to many people, and everybody is blown away. So, and you know, the holidays are coming up. It's a great gift for the holidays.
I wonder if Danielle keeps up the tradition. You know how you and I talk, right?
Yeah.
On and on and on and on. We goodbye, 17 times before we actually hang up?
Oh, yeah.
And I know with
absolutely.
Danielle, the same thing. I wonder if she talks to spirit the same way.
That's a good question. Danielle, the spirits
Hey, did
have
you-
the long Italian goodbyes. And yeah. I mean, how many times do we say goodbye? Like a million. It's hysterical. Lori Towers, our friend, Lori and John Pietero, they are our friends. They're DJs, music historians, journalists, musicians. They are writers, poets, amazing people. And Leo, why don't you talk about what they do on Wednesday nights?
What they do on Wednesday nights is Sheena's. I was thinking about jewelry because I added a one of the charms to my necklace, and Danielle, my niece, who just turned into the get ready for scariness teenager.
No, she's 13.
I gave her. Yes.
Oh my
13.
God. Oh my God.
The wonderful demure age of 13.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I gave her the samurai sword.
Oh
For her
cool.
birthday.
Yeah, I have the como se llama,
The arrow.
the arrow. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Beautiful stuff. Lori makes jewelry too.
That's Lori Towers at .net at ax-the-oligarchy. But you can listen to them on Wednesday nights, wfmu.org, Sheena's Jungle Room, beneath the underground for a good 2 hours of music, poetry, blues, rock, downtown underground sound.
And I have to say, they are amazing to local songwriters, and not just local songwriters, but they're especially good to those of us that are local songwriters. And thank you. I can't thank you guys enough.
If you go on there's tends to be oh, I can't hear it now. Why can't I? Oh,
and you know what else is great? Oh, that's our friend Lynn Portis Genius. I was talking to her today, and Chauncey Dandridge. Oh, look at all these people that have joined that I have to say hello.
I know.
Okay. So Lori and John, I'm so glad you're here. Ed Kutu, my friend from high school. How crazy is that? Eddie runs Blade Salon in Rocky Hill, Connecticut. You want your hair did? Go see Eddie Kutu.
Go get your do done.
Yep. Rena Criniali Bergi, of course, my wonderful, wonderful, beautiful cousin. I love you, honey. Usually I have to call her if I'm looking for Tiana, because, you know, Tiana is sometimes a mystery. Lately, her voicemail's been full. She's very busy. So,
She's a popular lady.
She's very popular. Okay, who else? Peter Feliciano. Peter, we haven't seen you in so long. Oh my God. Hi, honey. Peter Feliciano. This is very important. Is not just our friend. Not only was he Mr. November in the calendar 2 years ago, very hot. And not only was his beautiful wife Miss January the next year, but Peter Feliciano is an incredible jewelry designer of Peter Feliciano Fine Jewelry. And Peter, I'm sure the company is blowing up now, because when you first started, it was already, what he does is make, if you want to find him on Instagram, Peter Feliciano Fine Jewelry, it's just beautiful stuff. And Peter is Puerto Rican, as is his wife, and it's very Puerto Rican specific. So beautiful. The little coquilles that if you're in Puerto Rico, you see
That was
the little
Danielle's birthday
coquilles.
gift last year.
Really?
Mhm.
How cool is that? So the beautiful little coquille, I have one, and they come in like gold, silver, jade, all the way up to diamonds. So if you are or love someone that is from Puerto Rico or Puerto Rican descent, please go and see Peter Feliciano Fine Jewelry, and you would not believe how gorgeous these pieces are. Like
You're
stunning.
younger than me. What do you mean? He says his old ass is asleep by 9.
Oh,
¿Cómo
please.
te viejo?
And
Si
you guys
tiene
have
las
the same birthday,
cumpleaños.
don't you?
Mhm.
The same birthday, right?
Easy. My mom gave birth to me first, and then waited a whole year to give birth to him.
Oh my God. So, and also I've been thinking about you, Peter, because Bad Bunny is tearing it up over there. And he's
Ooh,
doing a
yep.
lot of great political things too. He said he's
Yeah,
going to
he's not playing the United States, right? Because he didn't want
Neither
anybody
is
to get busted.
Shakira.
Thank you, Bad Bunny. Nope.
Shakira too. She said, nope, not doing. She just took her concerts and said, not until things
Yep.
straighten out. I love
But
this.
Bad Bunny is going to be opening Saturday Night Live, so
That's going to be cool.
he's so funny on that. He's so hilarious.
I can't wait. Speaking of which, we want to remind everybody that tonight on ABC at 11:30, Jimmy Kimmel Live is back. I don't know what incarnation and all that, but a Jimmy Kimmel Live will be on. So please go and check that out, and let's support our man Jimmy. And
Rumor has it Newsom's going to be a guest.
yes, and also Sarah McLachlan, who pulled out of Lilith Fair because she didn't want to be involved with that, and also Jewel. So that's going to be really, really cool. So go and check that out and give them the ratings that they so deserve. All right, let me
And
see.
to all those people that caused this mess, we'll go back a little bit. A la chingada.
I love it. I love it. Ike, I can't believe it. I've been thinking about you lately. How crazy is that you would magically appear? Ike Avelli is a wonderful, wonderful friend of ours, and he also does a talk show. Are you still doing that? So let us know when we can catch your talk show, Ike. And Sudi Rick Caritas, amazing author, comedian, actor, makes videos. Check Rick out. He's always doing something. Songwriter, screenwriter, all kinds of great things. So this is a lot of our wonderful friends pop in every week, and we so appreciate you. So, and stick around because we have an amazing guest coming up. Before we bring her in, and I can't wait because she's my buddy, I do want to talk about a pick of the week. Kelvin Moon Lowe is in a show right now called This Is Not a Drill. Kelvin's been on our show. He is an incredible singer. He was in SpongeBob SquarePants. He was in Beetlejuice and a million other things on Broadway. And he is in a show right now called This Is Not a Drill. And it's about Hawaii. Do you remember when they had that crazy thing happen where they thought that, and the sirens were going off and all that stuff? It's about that incident. So this
Was
is
it a
not
tsunami?
It was a
was
mistake.
coming?
It was a mistake. There was something. It had to do with the weather thing, but it was a mistake, and it scared so many people on the island. They kept saying this is not a drill. So and that's why it's called that. But it's about that incident. So it is. I'll give you the exact address: 150 East 76th Street, and which is in Lexington. So 150 East 76th Street and the cross street is Lexington. So go
At St. Jean's, it says.
At the what, honey?
The theater at St. Jean's.
Great. And that's a New York Theater Presents. So go and check that out. That is a musical. They are, Kelvin is our wonderful friend. I saw him last night. He's an amazing singer and a beautiful person. So go and check that out.
Here's something that's not scary.
What? Oh my God. Bobby Belfry is Mr. September. So if you guys are just seeing this and you're like, what the hell is with these calendar people? We have a calendar that we do called Nothing But the Apron Calendar. And it comes out, right before the new year. And our friends are in it and they volunteer to wear nothing but the apron. This was Chris, my drummer. Nothing. And so Bobby there's Mel. We have so many of our listeners have been calendar people. That's Bobby Belfry, my coworker on Saturdays at Brandy's. He's an amazing singer and songwriter, and he's doing his best Taylor Swift, he told me, in this. So with the cat, but the cat, Mango, I believe is the name of the cat, would not behave so much. So, but there he is, Bobby Belfry.
Bobby knows at this point in our world, we have to just shake it off. Shake it off.
And he has a 13-year-old, Rosie. So he knows
we're all in the same group.
Yep, that's his daughter, 13. So, okay. Now, I need you to do something for me for 30 seconds. I need you to just chew up some space because, believe it or not, and this is such a me thing, my alarm clock is going off in my bedroom. I'm
going to play that little video that we were playing from about Nonnas.
Okay, beautiful.
So we can get
an
intro.
Our guest tonight is my great friend for 34 years or whatever the hell it is. She is in this amazing new movie, which I loved, called Nonnas, with Vince Vaughn, Brenda Vaccaro, Talia Shire.
Brenda Vaccaro.
Right. And Lorraine Bracco. But my favorite person in it is my friend Karen Giordano. So,
okay, you do that. I'm going to play the actual trailer so we can see what we're talking about. Then we'll go back and talk about history.
How old you are, there's nothing worse than losing your mom. Thank you so much for remembering me with the fruit basket and all the tangerines and stuff.
I lost my cat last year, so I understand the grieving process.
I'm sorry about your cat, I didn't know.
Break's over.
I'm going through my mom and Nonna's recipes, and then I realized food is love. So I want to open an Italian restaurant. What are you, crazy? Who are you going to get to come down and cook? Nonnas, other real-life Italian grandmothers.
I am from Bologna. I spit on Bologna. Spit on Sicily, okay?
I want them to make the dishes that they were passed on from their family. I want to share it with everybody.
This is my main dish, capusella. Dear God, save us.
Oh, that's what smells. I thought maybe it was me. Oh, no.
It has to work because it's not just a restaurant. It's more about family, especially for people who may not have family anymore. Maybe the one good idea we can take from this is not to fight in the kitchen.
Oh, she started it.
You ladies are killing me.
We are not quitters.
A bottle of white.
We're strong women with Italian blood in our souls.
What kind of mood you're in tonight? Meet you anytime you want in our Italian restaurant.
The only thing that you're going to regret are the moments that you did not take.
I'm not asking you to do this for me. I'm asking you to do it for you and for my mama.
You using Catholic guilt on me?
I learned it from the best.
Right on. A bottle of red. A bottle of white.
oh my God, I love it. I love it. So, first of all, everybody, put your hands together for my friend Karen Giordano.
Oh, hi everybody.
I'm claiming that she was my friend way before, and she's an amazing human being, an amazing actress and creative person. Thank you, Karen, for taking the time to join us, honey.
I'm so happy to be here, and I also want to know where I can get that calendar.
Oh, one. Don't you worry. I'll get you a calendar. And it doesn't matter if it's the right month. Like Kelvin, we were talking about, there he is. He was Mr. January. All our friends have been in it. And, you know, my sister says to me in a Boston accent, only you could get people to take their clothes off for no money. I said, listen, they come to me, you know. But anyway, it's really fun. It's just a fun thing we do every year. So, and the 2026 calendar will be coming out soon. I'm gathering my naked people now.
Okay.
Yep. So, all right. So Karen, I've known you for a long time. I've always known you to be a creative person, an actress, and all that. And now, this beautiful. I really enjoyed this film. I'm not just saying that.
No, me too. I did too, and I loved that I got to play who I played.
That's who I got to
what I mean?
tell you. Not just because you're my friend, but that your role, and Karen plays little Anthony is Joey, right?
Yeah.
Joey's grandmother,
Right.
Joey's nonna, when he's a little boy. So you see him looking back.
Yeah.
Yeah, the flashbacks, but they're beautiful. And then the very end, and forget about it. I lost it. I started crying. So it's just, and you're so, and I mean this, not just because you're my friend, because I text you right after I saw it. You are so real and beautiful and exactly what nonnas are.
Right.
They are that. I don't know how you did it. You did it with your eyes, and it was in your body, the way you looked at that little boy. Beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah, no, it's because I know who that is. That's why. I'm sure you do too.
Of course.
Yeah. So it was such a great pleasure to honor my family that way.
Yeah.
And even the art department used all of my family's photographs for the set.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So when they zoom in on my picture, like to the right of me is my mother and father, and to the left of me is my godmother's wedding picture, and they're all gone. So I feel like now they're in that thing forever.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So that was just wonderful. And the director, Stephen Chomsky, he was a beautiful, beautiful man.
How great.
He treated everybody really well. Yeah.
And that's based on a true story.
Yes. So that there's the guy who owns the restaurant actually is in the film, like, as a customer or whatever. But yeah, he has a restaurant in Staten Island where grandmothers are cooking in the kitchen.
Yeah, we've talked about that on our show many times before even the movie came out. Like, we've been talking about, because it always fascinated me.
Yeah.
And now I think he has like different grandmothers from different, Korean grandmothers 1 month.
Yeah, all different nationalities.
How beautiful is that?
I know.
And the name of that restaurant is?
Anateca Maria.
Okay, so if you're in the Staten Island area, or you just want to Google it, if you're taking a trip to New York, and it's definitely something that you should think about doing. And I'm pretty sure now they're so busy, you got to make reservations. So, and go and check it out. There's always something amazing happening over. I just love the idea of it. I love the idea of honoring your ancestors.
Yes.
I felt,
the ancestral line getting healed. It's like the better we live and the more light we become, we're actually healing the whole line.
Oh, I love that.
And I felt like that I was really celebrating them.
I love that. So beautiful. And I believe in all that stuff too. I mean, Danielle, our friend, she and I talk about this all the time. And just like how you're right. It is a line, and we are all connected like paper dolls, it's like, and I feel that way about my family. Like my apartment I have so many pictures of my my family, and most of them like you, well, they're gone, and now it's time for us to carry on whatever it is. But I got to tell you, you and I had a conversation many, many, many years ago that I never forgot. And I always quote you on it, and about being Italian. And you said, when the going gets tough, the Italians make coffee.
That's right.
That's you. I quote you all.
No, but it's true. Even listen, I told you I had that fire. I was displaced for 4 months. I was traveling with this mini espresso machine, So no matter where I was, I could have my espresso. I had to have it.
You had to have it. Yeah. Isn't that something? But it's
Yeah.
true. And what you meant by that is we used to sit around the table with the ladies, mostly it was the ladies,
Yeah, and have
and
coffee.
and solve world problems.
Well, I saw the women in my family do that over coffee.
Yeah, absolutely. And they also and talk a little bit of, about the neighbors a little bit. A little side eye, like,
Yeah.
I don't know about her, but it's so I remember those things. Coffee was the thing,
Yeah.
And so your family's from Brooklyn originally?
No, Long Island, but kind of Long Island, like near Far Rockaway.
Oh, okay.
So it's like borderline Queens, kind of like the Five Town area.
Yeah.
That's where they're from.
Oh, that's great. Some great stories. So, making the film, where did you guys shoot? Did you shoot in Staten Island or did you shoot in
No,
a studio?
we shot in New Jersey.
Oh, okay,
We
cool.
actually shot in the neighborhood that where Satrielli's was in The Sopranos?
Oh, yeah, I know that neighborhood well.
We shot like a couple of blocks away from there.
Okay.
That's where the restaurant was. And then, and my home, like Nonna's home, was in that area as well. Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Did you ever feel like she was there on the set with you?
Yes, I felt like my entire family was there.
Oh, wow.
Because there was a lot of extras in the scene, and it was very smoky because it was a memory. So I felt very filled up. Yeah.
Yeah, how beautiful. That's really, really great. And people are loving it. People are loving the movie.
Yeah, no, it's doing well. Brenda Vaccaro said when at the premiere, she was like, "This is the kind of movie we watched during World War II when everything was going to shit." It's like, it's true.
Yep, she's great. I met her once. She came into the duplex really late, like on a 2 a.m. with two funny little gay boys. I was like, how it's so funny. She was flanked by these two adorable gay boys. I was like, where did you guys find Brenda Vaccaro? They were like, she was at Rose's turn. Like, and they brought her over. And she stayed for hours, and she was great.
Amazing. I know, she's amazing.
Yeah, she's like the real deal.
Yeah, for
you
sure.
know?
Yeah.
But I love that. So you and I were talking about this earlier, is that these are very difficult times.
Yes.
And so as artists, like, what do you feel as an artist? You feel like, do you feel it's good to stay in your creative self? Do you feel it's a challenge to stay? How does this play out with your creativity?
I mean, I think that anybody who is creative right now has to, become a public servant in some way. I think it's really important that we all, well, especially for actors, to keep revealing humanity to itself. Because humanity's going through a rough time right now. And, I mean, if I listen, I joined the circus, at the loss of any kind of security or knowing how things are going to play out. I have to stay in my creativity, or I get, or I don't feel well.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, but I think it's the artists that will heal what's going on. They always have been. It's just a little frightening that people's voices are getting shut down, but I don't think that's gonna win.
No, I don't either. Yeah. I really don't. I think they'd love for it to work, but it's not working. And what happened with the Jimmy Kimmel thing, and I won't talk about it too much, but one of the things that I think that everybody got from it is the voice of the people is strong.
It is, but you know what I got from it? It's like, the old way used to be to fight in the street, but with these people, you just have to fuck with their money. So
Right.
it was because all the cancellations
Yes.
of Disney and Hulu, whatever, that spoke to them.
Right.
I think that speaks to them more than us all standing outside. They don't care about that.
They don't care about that.
You got to get their money.
Yeah, because they're not, and it's not like somebody said to me the other day, don't they feel bad? I said, they don't feel anything. Like, they don't feel. There's
Right.
you're not connected to that. It's so what you said is correct. It's like you got to hit him in the wallet. That's what
Yes.
there's a
I think
Yeah.
that's where they're like, oh, okay,
yeah.
this isn't working.
And I that gave me a lot of hope. Like, and people are giving me a lot of hope. Whatever you decide to do, whether you go to a protest, whether you decide to cancel stuff, whether you decide to boycott, a lot of things are being boycotted, which I love.
I know.
And it's true. It hits them where the money is, and they're like, oh, people are losing their jobs over it.
But I do think it's an individual thing too, because I have to really catch myself. Social media can get, is designed to make us emotional, and
absolutely.
It's like I could get gripped by something. I'm like, whoa, like that's what has to go.
Yeah.
So it's an interesting time to be alive.
It certainly is. Now, you said something, we were talking before the show started, and you stay very connected creatively with other people.
Yeah, I'm a member of the Actors Studio, so that is just fantastic, because it's a place like, I auditioned forever. I auditioned so many times for that place, but once you're in, it doesn't cost any money. It's just a group of artists that meet twice a week, and you just work on your craft. And also I get to really, hear from the elders, because, Ellen Burstyn moderates, or Estelle Parson moderates, and these women are in their 90s, and they have a lot of wisdom to share. And it's wonderful. And my husband's a playwright, so we get to workshop new work there. So we're always working on something,
I love that.
Yeah. So,
but and like when you say they're in their 90s, like, you're right. I don't even think
they're in their
them.
90s, but they'll run circles around you.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
I know, because it's a whole different way that they came up, and how hard they had to work to get what they got.
Yes, and also just they're like, especially Estelle Parsons, like the bullshit meter is on point. You know what I mean? And and they're too old to be politically correct. So it's like,
right.
So they're just like boom,
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. So, and you also you also teach yourself?
Yeah, I have a workshop called Urban Angels Acting Workshop, and I do for each season 4 times a year a 6-week session. And the first hour is really, I do teach sensory work, because that's what I use as an actress, but I also added some spiritual tune-ups in the first hour of the class, where people get tuned up energetically.
Whoa.
Yeah, and then get connected. There's this one thing that I love to do where everybody sort of gets in touch with the light that's in them, and they expand it so that everybody's light is melding. I just try to get them to have a sense that there's a oneness, and we're all made of the same substance. Like, all this fucking division having to do with identity is a little insane when you come down to what's real.
Right. But what you're talking about with the oneness is very quietly powerful, isn't it?
Yes.
That's why they want to break it up.
But the thing is, as a teacher, though, when I'm guiding them through it, the minute that happens, the whole room shifts. And I have to say, it's just everybody is completely present. there's no more neuroses. Everybody's just there. And I learn as much from my students as I do from those ladies at the Actors Studio. It's the same. I'm always learning, always, you know.
I believe it. I believe it. Let's take a second because people are commenting and I want to be able to read some of the comments. Let me see. Peter Feliciano says he loves his coffee too. And Ken Patton, our friend of Ken's Perfect Jams, he's a great musical director. And then he started a company during COVID where he makes beautiful jams. And it took off and it's amazing. And I always order from them. So Ken's Perfect Jams. And he also has a Maria's Jam that he created for me. And so, Ken, I'm looking forward to that because I know, let me know when that's back out because I always order from him and send it as gifts. So, and Ken, as I said, is a wonderful musical director as well. And he says, Nonnas was such an amazing film. I agree, Ken. And Alana Diaz has checked in from the Stonewall Inn. She's an incredible singer. She also works at Brandy's on Thursdays, and she's our friend. So go and check out Alana singing at Stonewall tonight or at Brandy's on Thursdays. So your students that you have, are they like repeat students or are they always new? Is it always a new?
Well, every session I'll get a couple of new people that heard about it. And then there are people that repeat and like the ages go from 25 to 70.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, and a lot of these people, like there's one gentleman who's been on stage his entire life. He just likes the vibe, you know?
Yeah.
To check in, to be in the room. So.
Well, I mean, look, dancers, even Broadway dancers, they're always taking dance classes, sometimes in between shows.
Let me tell you something. I still take dance class. You know, the old lady class. I live right across the street from Malvin. So in the morning, I still take that ballet class in the morning.
Oh, I love that.
When, you know,
so why wouldn't an actor?
Advil and I'll be fine.
See, beautiful. I love that. Yeah, I listen. I live on a leaf. Trust me. I work nights. I come home and I'm like, oh my god. Now you know what I've been taking though, which is working really well. Turmeric, little turmeric gummies.
Yeah, me too.
And cherry, tart cherry.
Yeah.
They say is very good. So listen, you got to do what you got to do. But just like those dancers, actors have to stay connect. You know, they have to keep their acting. Yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely. Now you're doing another film, right? You're working on there's a new film coming out?
There's a film that's going to be at the Chelsea Film Festival called Family, and Marcia Halfrecht wrote and directed it. And she's an amazing, she's 86 years old.
Wow.
She was a teacher for many people for many years, and I know her from the studio. And she wrote and directed this, and it's her story. And her biological mother kind of gave her up when she was 2. And this is a true thing that happened with her, where there was a group therapy session with her biological mother, her stepmother, her father, you know, all this stuff, where she discovers she's an alcoholic and all this stuff. Anyway, I play the biological mother. So
whoa.
I'm like, I play her mother. And I had to really be like the mother's name is Sarah, and it was so easy to try to make her a villain, but it was so much fun to reveal her humanity, you know, and her pain, you know, and her whole thing. So that was an interesting film. But Marcia also plays my mother. There's a play that my husband's a playwright. He has many, like he has 5 major plays and like 22 shorts and this and that. But when I first, and that's how I met him. I was hired to do 2 of his plays. But then when we started to go out and before we got married, like I noticed, I'm like, is every friggin' female lead like 35 years old? Like what's up with that, you know?
Yeah.
So he wrote a play for me called Vesey
Wow.
Street. It's a 50-year-old lead woman and her mother's 80.
Wow.
It's a great play about Vesey Street on the night of 9/11.
And your husband's name, so we can let everybody know?
Oh yeah, Mark Burkowski.
Mark Burkowski. So he's
Yeah.
fantastic, and as a sweetheart too.
Yeah.
He's a
Yes,
sweet,
yes,
sweet
yes.
guy. He's a nice. You know what my mother would say? He's a nice boy. He's a nice
nicer
boy. Yeah. You know, like leave him alone. He's a nice boy. You know. So anyway, and he's a great playwright. So you can look him up as well.
Yeah, that's a play I directed of his last October.
Wow, how cool is that?
Yeah, at the Gene Franco, which is a great theater, man, on Bond Street. It's still, you could still put up new work there. You could split the door. That she does really avant-garde stuff. It's a great place that still exists. We used to have lots of those theaters. No more.
Yes, I
I
know.
feel like it's the last one, man.
And especially in the 90s, like that's when I got to know so many of those little theaters, especially down in the Lower East Side. And you know, and there would be some uptown, but more like in the 30s. There's still a few
Yes.
places in the 30s, you know.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, but I remember back then.
oh my God. And it was beautiful. Like you just followed everybody around. You know, we all stuck together and we would go and support each other no matter what we were doing. And you know, I love that. I miss that time. I really do.
Yeah.
But I feel like you you do. Like now it's almost like this hard time is bringing us like, it's almost like kneading dough. Like we got to get moving again. We got to start creating. Like it's the artists that are going to save the world.
I think so too. I firmly believe that.
I agree. So listen, I forgot to tell you this when I invited you on the show. We do a food section of our show every.
Oh, good. What do we do?
Well, so it's the name of the section of the show is called "Go Ahead, Keep Eating," and I cook something for the show every week.
What did you make?
Well, I'll tell you what I made, but I got to give you a disclaimer because I'm on the keto. I've been trying to lose weight. I got a wedding to go to in October, but that's okay because I do the keto because I can do it. But I have to stay creative. But I wanted to stay Italian because of you tonight.
Oh, thanks.
Yes. So Leo, should we say at the count of 3, we all got to do it. We all have to say, go ahead, keep eating. So folks, welcome to the section of our show called 1, 2, 3. Go
ahead. Keep eating.
Okay. So what did I make tonight? I had some delicious jumbo shrimp and I made some Fra Diablo sauce. So in the Fra Diablo, what I did in a pan was I put some delicious Kerrygold butter and como se llama, garlic, and then a little bit of basil, and I dropped some of the marinara that I was making for my sauce company for tomorrow. A little bit of marinara and crushed red peppers.
Ooh.
Got that super hot, and then just dumped the shrimp in there. Now the shrimp I always marinate in olive oil, lemon, and sometimes I put a little bit of white wine. Today I didn't put white wine just because I didn't feel like it. But it came out so good, and I'm not having carbs with it. Like I'd love to have pasta with it, but I'm skipping that because I'm on the keto. But it's still so good, and I have keto bread that I'm gonna toast a little bit.
What
and I'll
kind
have
of
that.
keto bread do you have?
I have there's one called zero carb, which is like a tortilla. It's almost like a wrap. And I heat that. Leo showed me how to do it on the stove, like the flame. You flip it, the tortillas, because Leo is Mexican, and man, can he make some delicious food. And he's been to my house.
Calluses prove it.
And he was doing. I was like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, this is how Mexicans do it." And so I have learned the Mexican way now with the keto. But there's another, also Dave. Believe it or not, it's not called keto bread, but Dave's. There's a company called Dave's Bread, and it's so good. It's thin slice, and it's a lot of like really good, healthy grains, and their carbs count is very low. Like their net carbs comes in, and that's really healthy stuff. So Dave's bread, I think it's called Dave's Amazing Bread or something. So now my salad, you know, Italians always have to have salad, and I love a good salad. I love it. It's the only reason I'm not 4,000 pounds because I eat salad every day. So what did I do? Staying with the Italian theme because my friend Karen Giordano's on. Red leaf lettuce, baby cucumbers, little tiny mozzarella, a bocconcini. I cut them up. Red onion, a little bit of green goddess, flavoring, which is from Trader Joe's. It's got everything in it. And then these tomatoes, I want you to get a good look at these tomatoes. My friend Bobby Belfry, who is Mr. September in our calendar, he was naked under that apron. These tomatoes are from his garden.
Beautiful.
So he brought them to work this week, and there he is. Thank you, Bobby. Bobby.
Hey, Bobby. Nice tomatoes.
Nice tomatoes, Bobby. Beautiful. And my biggest challenge with the keto is dessert, because I love dessert. But I have found some really good stuff. And Atkins makes a great, they're called Indulge. It's like an Indulge series. And they taste like this, tastes like a Kit Kat. Or they have some that taste like Cadbury, the Cadbury egg ones. So look, it's not exactly the same, but it keeps me like from feeling like I'm gonna cry.
It's not as truly
Those are.
but what are you gonna do?
It's not a. Thank you, thank you. Oh my God, my Italians are now laughing at home. Lynn Portis is laughing. Rena Crugnali Bergi, she just laughed. Sfogliatelle, my grandfather, Leo. That is an Italian pastry. That's like it's almost like swirl.
So good.
Phyllo, it's so good. And my grandfather would come over, like on usually Saturday mornings, and he'd have a box of warm sfogliatelle. And everybody would get a sfogliatelle. Everybody, who's having the sfogliatelle? What do you want? You want the sfogliatelle? I mean, that makes me laugh so hard because I haven't heard that word in a long time. And my favorite pastry in New York is Rocco's. Have you been to Rocco's?
Oh,
so
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Venero's is good too, but Rocco's
Venero's is usually where I buy for Christmas, but I go to Rocco's for myself.
Yes, and also, if Thanksgiving, if you're someone that likes pies, Venero's, you got to order ahead of time though. You got to place your order like 2 weeks ahead, and then you pick it up in that window. Everybody gets in line.
Yes.
Oh my God, that's one of my favorite things to do for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
They have great pies. They have coconut cream pie. Coconut custard pie and a pumpkin pie and then apple pie. I usually get one of each. So I know. Oh my God, we can eat. I love it. But the sfogliatelle, you made me laugh just now. And all the Italians are laughing. Coffee, and we always had something, right? Like usually you couldn't touch them because company was coming over. But I remember, like, if company was coming over, don't go anywhere near those pastries.
Right.
Or anything else. Or the Stella D'Oro cookies. Remember that? That was so funny.
And for some reason, everybody had an Entenmann's on top of the refrigerator.
All the time! Yes! And that's a nice cake that's for company.
That's for company.
You don't touch it. It's for company. And you were dying. You know that Sebastian Maniscalco does a whole thing on you were dying for company to come over so you could have the cake. He's like, now if anybody knocks on your door, you're like, everybody get down. Who the hell is that?
Hi, do the lights out.
Right. Jesus, who is that? But when you were a kid, that was a big deal. Company came over. And then you got to have the cake and the coffee and you ran around. The kids had a little bit of Coca-Cola, So Danielle's Italian. She was laughing at all our stuff. Anytime you go to anyone's house, Entenmann's, yes, absolutely. Lynn says, love you, Maria and Leo. Great show. Bravo, Karen. She loved it too. And she grew up in Staten Island, so she knows.
Wow. So she went probably, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure. And we're going to do a field trip. Rena, when you come to visit with your mother, with my Ziana, my favorite person on earth, we're going to go to that beautiful place.
NONNAS.
Diana Taylor live has joined us. Hi, Diana Taylor. How you doing, honey? Okay, so all these wonderful people are watching the show. All right, we have about 7 minutes left. All right, so I know. So you're always working on something, Karen. As long as I've known you, you're like, if I think of you and your work, if I think of you as a friend, I always laugh because we always laugh. Like as Italians, we always laugh and connect. But if I think of you as a creative person, there's movement. It's not like rapid. It's not that. It's like there's just
it's a steady Capricorn.
Oh, that's what okay. That was my next question. So you're a Capricorn.
Are you Gemini?
I'm a Gemini. How did you know that? You remembered?
Yeah, I know
Wow.
that.
Yeah, and you maybe the energy. Me and Susie Camp were Geminis. You can tell.
Okay,
We're
and
like
Debbie.
Debbie P. Yes, that's right.
All
The three
Gemini.
Geminis. We used to come in like crazies late at night. Oh my God. Yeah, Geminis are we don't get older than 14. We're just out that we're stuck there. Don't ask us to fill out paperwork or do anything important. But I mean, we can entertain, but that's about, yeah. And we can cook. We're great cooks, but
Yeah,
if I have to fill out paperwork, I have an anxiety attack. It's like, no, can somebody do it or
that's
book a
why
flight?
I'm so happy I'm married to a Virgo because they know the forms.
Oh, really? That's my
Yes.
sister's a Virgo. This is the truth. She fills out anything we had to fill out together for our family. She
do.
just took it.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, one time I was on the phone calling, I forget what it was, some insurance company, and I'm on the phone with them. And the guy said, yeah, you can also go to blank.com. And I'm talking to this guy, and she was just like, and then I'm halfway through. She goes, I did it already. Just hang up the phone. I go, what did you do? She goes, I did it online. Just hang up. She's like over me all the time. She's always over, like, stop. Like, you have no idea. Let me just, I call her the boss, and she's younger, you know.
Yeah.
But your husband's a Virgo. How nice.
Yes.
I like
For that
Virgos.
reason.
Yeah.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah. And does he have anything coming up that we should know about that we can promote?
I mean, we have a lot coming up. He wrote and directed a movie called Hungry Ghosts, and I was in it, but I helped produce it. And
Cool.
We shot it on Kensington Avenue in Philadelphia, which
Wow.
I don't know if you know this, but it is like there's a mile of Kensington Avenue where it's just junkies. It looks like The Walking Dead. It's an American city. And we shot the film there. We had a van, and we put the camera in the van and opened the doors, and we did a drive-by. So in the movie, you could see the real scene. And then we go into the story of the movie, you know, and it won a lot of stuff, but then Mark wrote the full length, which really expanded everybody's story. So, you know, we're trying to get that out. And
Is it anywhere we can see it? Or is it just waiting for distribution?
I think you could probably see it on YouTube. I should know this.
Yeah, that's all right.
It's
Well,
called
you know,
Hungry Ghosts. So yeah, it's called Hungry Ghosts. And you know, Bessie Street. I really want to get Bessie Street up because it's about Rosie, who is in touch with the ghosts that still don't know they fell. They're still waiting to get back in the tower.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and it's her job to go down there. But it's really a mother-daughter. It's very much like that Irish play where the mother wants to keep the daughter sick and in to take care of her, sort of thing. So that Marsha's in that, the woman who wrote and directed Family.
Wow.
So that's what I'm saying. It's all connected.
Yeah. Well, it sounds to me like you that group of creatives is just passing. You're passing certain things back and forth to each other, like. You know, and it's interchangeable. It's like, okay, today you're this and I'm that, and it's okay, like just like a real family.
Definitely.
You know, I love that. All right, honey. So we have 2 minutes left to our show, and I want to thank you. First of all, I love you, and you always make me laugh, and it's just great to see you and spend time with you. And you know, Mark is always welcome. If you two want to come back, maybe if other things get oh, there he is. If you want to come back and talk about some projects, you're always welcome.
I'd love to do that. Yeah,
always
we got
welcome.
a lot on the stove.
I know you do. I follow you. I watch. I always follow your page. If people want to contact you, that you said to DM you.
Yeah, just DM me on Instagram.
Okay, because if they want to take your class, I think that.
Definitely.
I highly recommend it. Highly recommend it.
Yeah. Everyone's welcome. It's not
beautiful.
It's kind of a party. Yeah.
Yeah.
And let's get coffee.
Oh no, we have to.
Okay.
We have to. It's like we got to do it. I can't wait. I can't wait. All right. And one more thing. I always ask my guests at the end of the show, if someone is struggling either creatively or emotionally and they're stuck and they don't know what to do, what is your advice first for
You mean if
they're stuck, they're frozen and they want to move creatively, but they don't know what to do next?
You have to pump joy into your own body, and everybody does that differently. Some people sing, some people dance. So I really feel like move. You have to move. For me, dancing is, even though I'm not a dancer, dancing is the thing that gets everything going, you know? And get in a room with other artists. Get in the room, you know?
I love that.
Because everybody has something so unique to offer. And we all miss out if you're not offering it. We all miss out because nobody is you. Nobody.
Oh, I love that.
You know?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, I mean, for me, it came with age. Like, the older I got, the more I was just okay. Like, I stopped. I don't know what happened. Something just lifted. Yeah. And I was just like, I'm fine. I'm good. You know, I mean, and it's wonderful to just be able to walk away from things or know that this is all I need from this situation.
Yes.
You know,
well,
and
no, I think it's because, and I'll say this really quickly, you know, if you're creating from your ego, you're going to constantly be in fear and pain, constantly, because the ego just wants to get the shit. But if you're creating from the soul aspect, you're only concerned about what you can give a situation. And once you're there, opportunities will pop up where you can give. You know, I think everything's energetic, and that's the way it works.
I agree. I absolutely agree. Well, honey, I love you very much.
I love you more. Thank you, everybody, for listening.
Yes, this is Karen Giordano. Once again, she, if you see the movie Nonnas, she plays Nonna. She plays Nonna. She's the reason Joey has a restaurant. So please watch it. It's beautiful. It's funny. The movie is funny. It's got a lot of great stuff. But the beginning and the end where you're in it, it's just, I was very moved. So thank you, honey. Okay. And we're here every Tuesday. Please come back and see us.
Okay,
Leo, will you join us? And we'll say goodbye to everybody. Just remember, we love and appreciate you. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Go watch Kimmel.
Oh, yeah. I love you.
Mwah.
And how's your mother doing, honey?